and this is all for the love of it. I mean, it's marvellous, and that's what makes hurling so special. These guys are down there because they love this game inside out, and you know, you have to admire them so much. And genuinely, you see what's been paid for managers worldwide. There's guys managing teams in Britain and all over the world. They're not in the same league as some of these fellas, good and honest that they are, and we must recognise that.
What a catch by Ollie Moran. Yes, two very well managed teams. Wayne Sherlock, his side, with a 4 points advantage, hoping to hold on to the Munster title first of all. Under pressure, TJ Ryan dropping it back there. He runs on towards Kieran Carey. Mike Callaghan's about. He's been about so many times in major championship matches over the years, right throughout the 90s for Limerick. Kieran Carey's persistence makes this breakout here not as far as the substitute Dave Hennessy. Diarmuid O'Sullivan and Fergal Ryan back there trying to defend. Wayne Sherlock, lovely pick up. Great strike downfield. TJ Ryan's under it. That's a great piece of full-back play. The man who was converted from being a Limerick forward to the Limerick full-back. Sean O'Halpine, what a catch. What a delivery. Down to Joe Dean. There's a chance. And he's got it. And it is an absolutely brilliant goal. You will hardly see a better goal this year.
TJ Ryan has his hands on his head after a most magnificent clearance to wind up 10 seconds later with the ball in the back of your own net. That's heartbreak.
17 minutes into the second half. An absolutely fantastic catch by O'Halpine, spotting Dean inside. There you go. Bang, bang. Thank you, lads. 2-12, 1-8. Kieran Carey. James Moran coming in here. Limerick needing something quickly, and they get it from Moran, his first point.
This is hurling as well, Ger. I mean, here's a game, the full-back is probably on man of the match even, TJ Ryan. And within a second after a clearance, his man has the ball in the back of the net. This is the magic, the way hurling twists and turns like that. And that's a wonderful finish by Joe Dean.
Well, it's his second ever goal in championship hurling, in this his 10th match.
And it's nearly as cheeky as the last one he got, which was the ball was tipped in by Shawnee McGrath.
That's right.
Last year in the championship.
Glenn Smith breaking it down. Limerick needing something special, somebody to come and give them that little bit of inspiration, but they have now used up 4 of their possible substitutions. Mark Foley had a great first half. Inside towards Kieran Carey. Limerick need a goal. They might get it. Butler trying to play it. Comes back towards Kieran Carey, trying to go through the eye of a needle. Still trying to motor ahead. Diarmuid O'Sullivan putting up the left hand. Begley races after, but very much in vain. Down towards Fergal McCormack, batted away by Ollie Moran of Limerick. Oh, beautiful take there by Mike O'Brien. That was Jerry O'Connor in there challenging. Jerry operating in midfield alongside Pat Ryan. But this goal here, it was about being in the right spot at the right time, and the instinct and the genius that is Joe Dean.
Could Andre Agassi do that under pressure? Just one of those great goals.
Fergal Ryan. O'Connor. McCormack. This is taken up here by Mark Foley once again. Diarmuid O'Sullivan against Begley. He broke it down, expecting one of the runners to come through from the inside forward positions. Nothing happened. Instead, it's Wayne Sherlock. 15 minutes remaining. Jerry O'Connor. Inside towards Dean once more. The man from Killa steadying himself. And he has put it over the bar, and the cheers in the background up there at the town end should have told us in any case. Even before the white flag went up, the red and white were going up. And Joe Dean has now scored a goal in 4 points. And it's 2-13 to 1-9. The champions looking set to at least hold on to their title and make it to the Munster final. Is there a Limerick response? They've got time. This time there's a bit of holding and dragging. Shawnee McGrath's the one who is indicted by the referee. Brian Geary, the one who was being tugged back. Ollie Moran will take this free. Played a lot of rugby in his late teens, now concentrating on hurling inside towards Brian Begley. Out towards O'Halpine. And O'Halpine has dragged it out over the end line, and it's going to be a 65.
Kieran Carey, you know, it's a pity now if Limerick lose today. We're not going to see him again play probably this year, but he's just an inch off the pace. He could really have done with another match just to get him into it. He's just so close to having a superb game, despite the cauldron that he's in out there. And it's a shame if we're going to not see him for the rest of the year.
That's, of course, if they are beaten, like Waterford were beaten last Sunday. Here comes Marquis. He's got a couple so far from this distance, and now he has got himself a third, keeping Limerick in touch. They need more, the fans believe that as well, I'm sure. 6 points between the teams. I make it about 8 minutes to go. Donald Cusack. Just to correct the time, my timekeeping is poor. It's 13 minutes to go, and that's gone over the bar. And that's a lovely point, and Fergal McCormack has got a second. So 13 minutes remain. 2:14, 1:10. Mike O'Brien breaking it, but only breaking it for Jerry O'Connor. Partly blocked by Mark Foley. Ollie Moran, that's a lovely pick-up. O'Connor chases after him. Lobbed in there towards the inside forwards, and they come again. And that is put wide by Dave Hennessy. Hennessy from the Napier club.
Again, that's 2 wides now we've seen from Limerick in very, very important places, right in front of us in the goal. These should be convertible at this level. At Senior Inter County, you need to convert them to stay in these games, and when you don't, you pay a very heavy price.
Alan Brown. It drops in there tantalisingly. Oh, that is brilliantly taken up by Brian Geary. He took it in his stride. He was facing his own goalkeeper, and he completed it brilliantly by passing it to Ollie Moran. Can Limerick profit from that? Mark Keane. Fergal Ryan swiftly back down again towards Jerry O'Connor. Dropped. Mike O'Brien having a wonderful match. Upside towards Mike Gallagher. That's Brian Corcoran. Over towards Alan Brown. Doing his level best to try and curtail the activities of Clem Smith over there.
Actually, that was a good substitution, because Clem Smith was coming very much into that game before Alan Brown came on him, and he's subdued since he came on, and it's made a difference.
Here's Pat Ryan. Oof, he cut it up well. Touch back in there towards O'Brien once more. Timmy McCarthy trying to limit his effectiveness. Brian Corcoran unable to cut that one out. Instead it's Mike Gallagher. Great block down by Fergal Ryan. What a tidy, tight player he is. Ollie Moran trying to get it away for Limerick. He has it. And Fergal McCormack was holding him back. And that'll be a free to the men from the Shannon side.
Jared, that's 2 really, really good pickups. He's tapped them into his hand both times. It's a very specialised skill in such close quarters. 2 in a row. You know, it's an exceptionally fine skill.
2 wonderful centre-backs in action here at Semple Stadium in Thurles. Don't forget, there's another live match coming up immediately after that. And that will be Meath against one of their great rivals during the 90s, Offaly. Belted ahead there by Ben O'Connor. And again, it's Ollie Moran coming across, closing down any possible danger points. Pat Ryan. Sideline ball to Limerick. So as the top left-hand corner says, 10 minutes to go. And the man who's just come in is Kevin Murray. Or is he about to come in? He's about to be brought into the action. man, I think, who was instructed in last year's All-Ireland final when he came on as a sub to get us a goal, I think is what Jimmy Barry said. He thought they might need a goal to win that match. Ben O'Connor has gone off. They didn't need a goal that day, but he's contributed handsomely over the years and scored 2 goals against Limerick on his debut back in 1994. Dave Hennessy. There's the substitution, but here comes the activity on the park. Beautifully into Kieran Carey. Can he get a goal here? It was a difficult one. He was throwing it up there to try and get any kind of chance whatsoever to get a shot in. And Diarmuid O'Sullivan belts it away downfield for Cork. Ollie Moran. Brian Geary was there as well. Mark Foley trying to kick it away from danger. Kevin Murray chasing after him. Comes out to James Moran. In towards Big Begley once again. And again, the full-back, Diarmuid O'Sullivan, standing there, a very commanding and committed figure. Mark Foley. Whipped back in once more. Kieran Carey rises superbly. Again, he's closed down quickly. 3 players from Cork alongside him. And in the end, it's Wayne Sherlock who gets enough space and room to try and get that ball away.
Diarmuid O'Sullivan is actually dominating the edge of the square, and a lot of high balls down the middle right into the square are coming back out again. If Eamon had Cregan had somebody else as a target man up front, but I mean, he's stretched his resources and he can only go so far with what he has. But definitely Diarmuid O'Sullivan is making a hell of a difference. He's clearing everything that's coming into that full back line, and perhaps he might be better off playing it out the wings.
Untypically, Brian Corcoran fumbling the first time, had to get it away quickly then off the ground. Here's Pat Ryan. Shorty McGrath as the target. It's stopped back there by Clem Smith, dragged down by Joe Dean. And Cork are about to make a change. Timmy McCarthy is about to come off. Derek Barrett is the one who is going on. So a chance for Jimmy Barry Murphy and his backroom team to freshen up matters somewhat. Still 7 minutes to go. Wayne Sherlock. Down towards Kevin Murray. Beaten for that by Ollie Moran. Good link up with Brian Geary here. Oh, Geary, I think, was looking for Moran to give a return pass, but he might have hit it away first time. A little bit of hesitation, and Cork managed to get all of this back.
What Diarmuid O'Sullivan's missing in the full back line, Wayne Sherlock's cleaning it at the half back line. Wayne Sherlock's having an extremely good game at the half back line as well. So between the two of them, they're cleaning so much, obviously the rest of them as well, but the two of those are dominating both individual lines.
So please, mister, can we have our ball back? Happy faces there in the crowd up at the town end of Semple Stadium. And I think at this stage the crowd must be up around 40,000. It's taken by Fergal Ryan. Dropped in beautifully. Shorty McGrath got the first goal of the match, and he's got another score now. It's a point. So a goal and 2 for McGrath from Glen Rovers. Famed club, of course, in Blackpool. 2:15 to 1:10. Here comes Derek Barrett, man from Cove. Had a wonderful National League campaign, and very unlucky not to be included from the outset of the championship. That's going to be a sideline ball to Limerick.
Limerick need a goal, Ger. They have to try and conjure a goal from somewhere if they want to stay in this game.
A goal or 2, I think. McDonough. They've only 5 minutes left. Otherwise, it's the end of their championship campaign. And of course, by virtue of winning here, there will be the guarantee for a side in a Munster final of playing into August at least, as Sean O'Halpine fires that one wide. Well, now Cork with 10 wides in this match, but they'll be satisfied with the quality of their play elsewhere. Clem Smith still in need of some attention. He's battled on bravely for his county, even though it was clearly obvious he was injured. But if this is a success for Cork, as we anticipate at this stage, they are guaranteed a Munster final place, but they're also guaranteed at worst an All-Ireland quarter-final place. Those are the new rules.
Yes, and a lot of people have questioned those, because the difference here is that we have Limerick gone and Cork guaranteed that bit more. So that again points out our structures, which I think everybody in the game is considering.
Eamon will be very disappointed. His side lost by a point against Waterford last year. He's just lost Clem Smith, again with injury, and Willie Walsh from Moru Boher is about to come in.
And Eamon doesn't like losing, I can tell you that. He's a great man, he's a great hurling man, and he has the passion. He hates to lose, and you can understand that, because he puts so much effort in. Everywhere he's been, he's done a magnificent job in Offaly, and he's so passionate about it. He really doesn't like to lose, and who can blame him? If he did, he wouldn't be here.
Maybe we need to look again at structures. Maybe there should be some kind of a round robin that guarantees teams at least 2 matches. Joe Quaid's puck out. Derek Barrett trying to knock that one away. Getting the assistance of Wayne Sherlock, who's been absolutely magnificent in this game. Brian Geary, again, always in control, doing well. Is there a late chance here for Mark Keane? Taking on Sherlock. Getting the better of him. Hand passed outside there towards Hennessy, and he's put it over the bar. Dave Hennessy's first point.
To be fair to Mark Keane, he hasn't started today, but he was only a minor last year, a very young player in a magnificent National League. He can feel very, very happy with his year to date, even though he will be disappointed. The experience is what he needs.
Well, this was the run through here. There were occasions when Limerick maybe perhaps didn't always take the correct option. That was Hennessy putting it over. But if they are to lose, well, they've lost to an absolutely superb goal by Joe Dean. 17 minutes into the second half. Joe Quaid. Pat Ryan blasting it back. It's target practice. He's put it over. He's playing for a place now from the outset in the Munster hurling final. That's 3 from a total of 5 shots so far by Pat Ryan, and that one has gone wide. So now the championship is effectively down to 3 here for the Guinness Munster hurling title. Next it will be Tipperary and Clare. Sideline ball to Limerick. Mark Foley about to take it. And crestfallen Limerick supporters, they've been down this road so many times, but today I think they'll accept they're up against a superior force. But then again, when you win an All-Ireland title, it must give you an awful lot of inner resolve and confidence. It really is an awful shame that Limerick did not win an All-Ireland title during the 90s. They had 2 opportunities. I know you managed one of the opposing teams in 96, but perhaps... Yeah, but still your heart goes out to Limerick. I mean, Tom Ryan did a magnificent job at Limerick and did very, very well. And it was just unfortunate they won the All-Ireland. Of course, we were delighted to win it, but that sport... the great thing for Limerick is their minor team have got through to the Munster final this year. That's going to put them into the quarter-final. That's a good thing, and hopefully their minors will make a bit of progress. Yes, some goalkeeper here, Timmy Houlihan, will be playing there. And that is put wide there by Pat Ryan. He's got 3 points in the match, which is now heading towards the 70th minute. Brian Corcoran, Begley gets there first. He's now out on the 40. O'Halpine coming tidily in there from left half back. Fergal Ryan towards Shawnee McGrath, stopped by Brian Geary. Mark Foley as well. A bit of pushing and shoving, but it's going to be a free after all of that to Limerick.
Come on, Mike, keep it going, Mike, come on.
Limerick, who had a total of 27 scoring chances, just 4 less than Cork in this match. Cork with 31 scoring chances. Derek Barrett. So they had their opportunities. Cork were more clinical. TJ Ryan. Out here towards James Moran. The match in injury time. Begley up towards Kieran Carey, who's finishing the game at full forward. Nipping in here is Mike Galligan. Can he fire it in? He's stopped by O'Sullivan. Fergal Ryan's there as well, and the goalkeeper comes out and makes a very effective clearance to midfield. Pat Ryan trying to break it down towards Fergal McCormack. Runs in there towards Kevin Murray. First part of a double bill live on this programme this afternoon, and Kevin Murray puts it over the bar. A very, very happy substitute from Clodouv. Is that to be the final score? 217 to 111. It is. Cork are still Munster hurling champions. They go on to the Guinness Munster final now. Tom Cashman and the backroom team. The exchange of jerseys. Joe Dean's goal in the middle of the second half. An absolute gem. And if you see a better goal in hurling in championship this summer, well, it'll be worth paying the admission fee just to witness. O'Halpine played it in, Dean fired it into the back of the net, and Cork are victorious here at Semple Stadium this afternoon. The full-time score, Cork 217, Limerick 111.
Yeah, Jimmy Barry Murphy, congratulations, mission accomplished for today.
Yes, Jim, we didn't play particularly well at times, but in the end we won fairly comfortably. But Limerick put up us at certain stages of the game, and you know, I don't think we played particularly well, to be honest with you, but a good win certainly, and delighted to be in the Munster final again.
Jimmy, your forwards have always had a big fan club, but what about your backs today? Wayne Sherlock in particular, magnificent. Absolutely brilliant, yeah. He's developed into a fantastic player, and he certainly gave an outstanding performance today, as good as I've ever seen by a Cork half-back, I think, in Thurles. Yes, and your number 3 and number 6 had to be good today, and they were. All our backs were excellent, I think, in fairness, and our goalkeeper, and we've worked very hard all over the field, and in fairness, even the players who weren't playing well were trying very hard, so we've no complaints about that, but we've a lot of hard work ahead of us, but you know, we certainly can improve on that display, I think. Congratulations, Jimmy, and thank you for staying with us.
Thanks, Jimmy, well done.
So it's Cork who march on, Waterford and Limerick now on Heartbreak Hill. After the break, it's Leinster Football Championship action. Meath against Offaly.